20s, let's get straight to it. 810s, what's that 8 bands? Hit the store and get some rubber bands, let's get straight to it. Everybody.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy, King Glasgow, aka the Glasgow Boy. Now, I told you guys I was about to be dropping that heat and that pure fire for you boys and girls out there. So, today is probably, I think it's my second or third story time I've ever done on my channel. If you guys have not checked out my other story times, before I deleted my channel, like before I restarted it, I did have a story time about my first fight. If you guys want me to try to re-upload that, I can definitely do that. But you do see, I got the Sudsy or Cozine68 account that I'm running on. This is our 55s, me and Kobe. But let's not focus on the gameplay. Today we're going to focus on the story time. Now, today's story time is about the first time I could have ever went to jail. Now, this was about in the 4th grade, I think it was. Yeah, it was about 4th, 5th grade. And this was when I still had recess. Now, in school, you know how like when you never ever did your homework, you had to like get like a parent signature. So this will tie in like in a little bit, but so like when I woke up that morning, I used to tend to procrastinate my shit. Like I used to never do my stuff. Like I would always, like, my parents would always ask me, did I have homework? And of course, you know, as a little kid, you want to play video games and stuff, so you do not want to do homework. Now, me and my brothers, I'm probably the smartest one, because now I do my homework, but at the time, I didn't do my homework. And my dad would always ask me, did I have homework? And see, when I was younger, I used to have a really bad lying problem. Like, I was horrible at lying. Like, because when I lie, I tend to laugh a lot or, like, smile. I can't take people serious when I'm lying. So, like, it's kind of hard for me to lie. But now, I mean, there's nothing for me to lie about. I mean, if I'm joking around, I may, like, make up a lie when I'm joking around. But, like, you know what I mean. Everybody jokes around when they talk to people. But basically what happened was, that the day before the day I could have gone to jail, my dad asked me, did I have homework? And I said no. So the next day at school, I totally forgot that we did a test. And my 4th grade teacher, after we finished test, she would always want us to go get it signed by our parents. Now, if we did not do that, like if we didn't get the parent signature, then we would miss either like the whole time of recess or like 30 minutes of recess. Now, what happened was, I had some of my dad's old signatures inside my notebook from when I had previous homeworks. Now, being a 4th grader, you do not think about like the serious crimes that they have around in the world, and you guys can pretty much guess what I did. I asked the teacher for a pair of scissors because we were doing like cut and paste activities. And what I did with the scissors was, I went inside my notebook and your boy cut out his dad's signature. Yes, I cut out my dad's signature and I just like glued it. I glued it on the damn test because I wanted my recess. See, from I think it was like preschool to 5th grade, you have recess. Everybody, I mean, you know how valuable recess used to be to us. Like, now I'm in 10th grade, I'm about to be a sophomore, but at the time, like I said, every kid wants to have their recess. I mean, who wouldn't want to have their recess? Because I do. But basically, we had to line up, and our teacher would check our notebooks to see. And then I was like one of the last people in line because she was like, Devin, what's taking you so long? And I was like, I gotta find the test. But really, I was still cutting out the signature. So after that happened, I hopped in the line. I was probably the last person in line, I believe. And basically after that, she called me up there, and as you guys know, my full name is Devin Glasgow. I'm not going to release my middle name yet. I might do that like another time when I get bigger. And basically, she opened up to the test. Now, we would have to staple the test into our notebooks. our teacher had like a very complicated like agenda and stuff that she wanted to do. She's like one of those neat people. Like she wants everything done neatly. Like if you had your desk like spotless like in the inside, because you know how like you had to leave your folders and stuff, if your desk was spotless, she would like put like a big ass pack of gum in there. So you already know, my boy, I had my desk spotless. But she opened up the thing and she was like, Devin, I can't accept this. And I jerked it out of her hand, and she was like, forging somebody's signature is a big crime. And I already see, I'm in a practical law class. Like I take some law classes, and you can get fines up to $10,000 for that, and you can also serve up to 10 years of jail time. Now she took me outside and she was like, Devin, you're not gonna have recess today. Bruh, I started crying, bruh. And she was like, I'm gonna have to call your dad, and you just gonna have to deal with the consequences when you get home. And I told her straight up, I said, you obviously do not care. I'm about to get my ass whooped. And she said, no, Devin, I do care. But she was like, you can't do this. This is an illegal crime. But basically after that, I went home and got my ass whooped. But this is about the end of the story time. This is your boy, King Glasgow. If you guys want more story times, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I'm signing out, man. Peace.